April 16th, just in case you were wondering. It is in fact April 16th. Good morning. Good news today. I do not have to go to Grand Rapids. Those 12 bags of corn that I needed are getting brought over closer to Lansing. And so I should be back early afternoon and may actually get to do enough stuff in this to make a video today. Which, if you're seeing this, is clearly the case. Otherwise, I'm filming it for no reason. But anyway, first thing I gotta do is hook up to my trailer, go down and get loaded up with that seed that I sorted out last night, and then we'll head out and make the road trip. Okay, that's what's going. Let's put my straps on and we're off. Well, it took 2 hours to get here and 5 minutes to unload, and we're heading back. Got to go pick up those 14 bags of corn just north of Lansing. I got a guy meeting me there, so. I know people don't like those things, but dang, that's cool, isn't it? I think it's pretty cool. Got a pretty nice cattle barn here, too. Okay, see that? That was gonna be an ethanol plant. It's not an ethanol plant, it's a soybean crushing facility. And supposedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but the rumor had it, that facility was gonna crush more beans than the state of Michigan produces in a year. Well, I don't know if you can see it very good or not, but I've got my 14 bag backhaul back there on the trailer, so home we go. Well, I made it back, and it's only a little after 1, so that trip took significantly less time than it would have had I had to go west to get that corn. But anyway, I am gonna actually go down to my seed warehouse in a second and load up and deliver this corn with the rest of the stuff that goes to this customer. So that's the plan next. Looks like Phil's finishing up the last row here on the anhydrous bar, so I don't know what else he's got to do, but all the row units at least will be ready here in a minute, or he's about done with, so that is a good thing. Maybe tomorrow we can get this out of the shop, you know, between all the snow. Okay, it's time to get this tractor out of here, and just to prove that it only started hard yesterday because it was cold, she fires right up when it's been sitting in the warm shop. So we're gonna back it out and just put it back in the back of the shop over there, and we'll hook it up to the field cultivator at a later time. I don't know when that will be, but eventually. When I got back from dropping that seed off, I did grease this tractor, the front axle and the 3-point hitch stuff, and everything's good on it, so we're ready to go with it. I also spent a fair amount of time working on some paperwork and ordering some parts for Phil. What did I order? Some seals for some bearings and something else. I don't remember, but he needed it. So anyway, that's what I did today, and it's after 5, so I'm going home as soon as I'm done with this, and it's probably about a 4-minute video, so we're going to combine it with tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, day 2 of my video. What a lovely day it is. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do today just yet. I'm thinking about treating seed. I thought it was going to be too cold, but I was just down there to my seed warehouse, and it was almost 40 degrees inside still, so if I fire up my heaters, it won't be too bad in there. Wind's not blowing today, so that'll help keep it warm. Phil's wrapping some stuff up on this anhydrous bar. We got some welding to do on a crack on the frame, so we may have to unhook it and pull it up by the welder to do that. But yeah, we'll see. I really thought I was done having to fill this propane tank. But I thought I was done with the snow too, so at least it's nice out. Like, yeah, snow sucks when it's the 16th of April, but it's like 30 degrees and it's not windy. It's a nice, peaceful snowfall. If this was January and we had weather like this, it'd be a perfect day to go skiing. All right, I got that running. We'll let her go for an hour or so, and then I'll come back down here and get started. I've also got this one running. I found that it really helps to have that one blow on the propane tank so that it keeps it from freezing up and keeps that heater actually putting out some heat. So we're gonna let them run, like I said, for about an hour, and we'll come back and we'll start working on treating beans. Okay, my heaters have been running for about an hour now. I went back to the office and made up my list. This is all of our beans for our farm and what treatments are going to get put on them. I had kind of been waiting to assign treatments to varieties for us just to see, one, what I was going to have left and available to treat with, and try and figure out where I can do some side-by-sides with different treatments and that kind of stuff, and what varieties I got planned to go there. So I've got it pretty well figured out. It's still going to be a complicated mess because I have 5 different treatment packages going on all these different varieties or different ones, and complicated. It's the problem of being a seed dealer and having to test stuff, but it is what it is. So I do have to do this pile, that box, and most of these bags for one of my customers. So I'm going to work on that. In fact, I got to go down and get a box, an empty box, and then we'll get started with some of ours and see how many we can get through. I am going to spare you the details of going through all the treating and filming all that again, because I've done it enough. You guys have seen it, so I'm gonna set my GoPro up, do some time lapse of the whole process and stuff, and we're just gonna get done and get through this stuff here as much as I can today. Since the last beans that I treated were the same variety as what's in those bags in that other box, I'm gonna do those first, which means I gotta go get that box now. So we'll go do that, and then that way I don't have to clean the treater out an extra time. Also, it's starting to pile up. This sucks. April 16th, just in case you were wondering. It is in fact April 16th. Okay, empty box, paper bags. I need 37 of them in there. Somebody in one of my last videos asked me if I would show you how to open these bags the proper way. It's not hard. It says so right there. Easy open. Basically, you find that arrow, and on that end of the bag, you pull on the little black part. Easier with 2 hands, but you rip the paper, and then you get that string, and it pulls out, and then the whole thing comes right off. And there's our untreated beans. We dump them into the box. That's how that works. Okay, well, 40 minus 3 is 37. There's 37 bags in that box. Now we need to treat them. There's a reason that I hate bags. That was no fun. Okay, so even though I'm only doing essentially 2 boxes, 1 full box, 1 missing 3 units, because that's what the customer wants, I'm going to mix up enough chemical to do all of the beans of ours that I'm going to treat with this same treatment. So there's actually going to be 10 boxes total. I'm going to mix up all the treatment, and then we'll run them all through, and those ones will be done. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we're going to get started, and yeah, you'll see. All right, well, I got those 2 boxes done, and then I treated 2 boxes of ours, the one variety. I got a truck driver here bringing me seed. I had no idea he was coming, so we got to get that unloaded. Okay, time for an update. So I've been working on stuff here this afternoon. I've got 5 more boxes done. That was the end of the run that I had put chemical in for this morning. Let's see if it's still snowing. Yeah, still snowing, although it is warming up a little bit, so it's not sticking to the pavement. Anyway, yeah, so I got done with what I was doing for this morning. I'm ready to mix up some more chemicals and treat some more. However, now we're getting into something that I have not used before, so I thought I would show you what exactly it is. So we're going to treat some beans with Clariva. And Clariva is a nematicide. It is used to control soybean cyst nematodes. This is kind of sort of being replaced by the Saltro, which we have used some of, but this is what I've used in the past and had good luck with it. It's a little bit cheaper than Saltro, and so I got some this year so I can do my comparisons, basically. So this is an additive. We still need Cruiser Max Vibrance. I'm going to leave the yellow out because I don't need that, and it helps me differentiate having red beans instead of orange so that I can tell that these are a higher treatment. Obviously, we still need Apron, which I need a new jug of that, and I need a new jug of that because my cruiser keg is empty. So that's the 3rd keg we've emptied. Got to break out another new one, and then we'll keep getting stuff all loaded up and mixing and start treating some more beans. Well, I got a few beans done. I think, what's there? 9, 10, 11 plus 4. Yeah, we did 15 boxes today, which is a pretty good day. I'm happy with that. Got started on some of the higher treatment stuff with the Clariva, so that's good. I do have, I think I counted up 22 boxes to do yet, just for our stuff, and then maybe 2 for other customers yet that I haven't got in. So we're getting close. There's not a ton of treating left to do. It probably could be done in a day, but I doubt it will be. I am done here for today, though, so we're going to let them sit overnight. Tomorrow I'll probably come and dump them back and get them put back where they need to be. So, yeah. I'm going to head back over to the farm, see what's going on there, and head home pretty shortly after that, I think. Well, I made it home, and I forgot to wrap up the video at the farm, so I'm doing it now. That's it, guys. Have a great night. Hit the like and subscribe buttons for me if you would, please, and hope you're enjoying the videos. Fieldwork's getting closer, even though it doesn't feel like it with the snow today. I don't know if next week's going to happen or not. They've put some rain in the forecast for the middle of the week, so we'll have to see how the ground dries out after stuff melts off here tomorrow. I am sort of planning on working tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do enough to make a video or not, but stay tuned for that. So leave me comments down below if you guys got any questions, and if I don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you next week.